Let's go while we're young.
Shit. Get a drink and take a seat. You're in the back room. Wow. Holy shit. I didn't think I haven't said those words in so long. I was wondering if I ever would again. Here we are. You tried, COVID. You tried. You tried to stop us. You couldn't do it, though. You came at us. You're like, come on, COVID. We'll probably be fine. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Backroom Show. Yeah. Gary, you're so much more handsome than you ever sounded on the audio version. That's true. I, of course, am Gary Williams, your old pal. And when I say old, I don't mean necessarily that I'm an old man. It's that our friendship, it's been around for a while. So, all right. And let me introduce my co-host. Oh, America, you're in for a treat. Get ready to meet your new girl crush. Please welcome the lovely Maria Jarrell. There she is, Maria Jarrell.
Hello.
Maria Jarrell, hold on. 100% that bitch.
True that.
You are
True
what?
that.
That was a lower third of your picking, I believe. It comes from a song or something.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
A very cool song by Lizzo.
Lizzo.
She is 100% that bitch.
Is she 100% that bitch?
I think she speaks for a lot of women who feel that way.
Yeah.
So, and
Right.
it's used in the good. It's the good term.
It's empowering, right?
Yes, exactly.
Like, could I use it?
It depends. I feel like that's our word. You know what I mean? Like it's if you use it in as a term of friendship or camaraderie, then yes, it's fine. But it can be weaponized just like any other word in the English language.
Do I get to use it like in the sense like quit your bitching, like that kind of thing, like complaining?
No, that's different. That's different.
That's different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's your word. It's our word, Kelly.
Yeah.
You saying?
It could be our word, Gary.
I mean you and your sisterhood.
You and I are like a couple of the gals hanging out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There you go.
So.
Everybody, welcome to the Backroom Show. You know, I got to tell you, it's been a while.
It has.
I don't know how to do this anymore. That words. Here, I know it's gonna be. It's gonna be an hour of just this. Ready? Just gonna make this face. Ready? Like this.
Okay.
It's an hour of that. That's it. Just an hour of that. Do you think people like that? Do you think that'd be a big hit?
We're gonna go viral.
Do me a favor. Can you make that face for me? Let me see that.
I can make the lips go sideways.
Well, make a funny face. Yeah, let me see you make a funny face. Maybe making a funny face. That's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny face. So, okay, let's get something on the table right now, people. Okay,
right.
Listen. All right, let me go to the one shot here, because that's how you know I'm serious. First of all, look at that backroom logo back there. Look at it. Do 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 do. Harlem Globetrotters. You're welcome. All right, listen.
God, you're dating yourself.
I really am. I'm over 40 and under 70.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
all
okay.
right.
Embrace it.
Yeah, exactly. But before we get started, there we go. Okay, exactly. I see someone already. You can chat along with the show, everybody. You'll see the side. There is chat. In fact, we have one coming in, Maria. We have one coming in already. So let me just turn on the chat. Again, okay, let's get something out of the way here. This is the Make a Lot of Mistakes show. This is the Get to Know Us show.
This is our dipping our toes in the water for the first time.
There you go. I like it.
You know, it's gonna be okay.
What do casinos do? What do they have? A soft open is what you call it?
Soft open.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Maria, do you have a soft open? Okay, let's go to the chat. Yeah, it's that kind of show too, by the way. If you're looking for any kind of like NPR, Terry Gross, stimulating, serious conversation,
this ain't the place.
You know, well, we'll get into the origin of the show, and well, there may be a time and a place for that. So, this how appropriate. This is a chat here from the former co-host of the Backroom Show.
Matthew.
Yes, but he's under the Zoas is a project of his, a piece of writing that he's done. And there you go. So he writes in a face made for radio, because apparently it's 1955 joke day, whatever.
Well, really, what is a podcast other than like just a revamped radio show that you can watch or listen to whenever you want?
Maria, this isn't radio. This isn't radio.
No, this right now is not radio.
Yeah. And then he also follows up with, how many pictures of my butt can I text during the show? And I answer, all of them.
I was going to say that's totally up to him.
Yeah.
How many pictures can he possibly take?
Yeah. How many you have?
And what you're comfortable with, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he has a dating profile up that he can just access them from or something.
The show is off to a rousing start. We've gotten a butthole reference in the first, 7 minutes, I think. So there you go.
I think that makes us official.
I think so. I think it's real now.
Absolutely.
Let me just refresh that. There you go. So yeah, also then follows with all of my butts. So there you go. Hey, anybody else that wants to pipe in here, anything other than Matt talking about his butt, is greatly appreciated. So anyway, all right. So let's get something on the table and out of the way, okay?
All right.
Because I'm sure a lot of people are already wondering. And again, by the way, we're live tonight. We got a few people watching here. That's okay. That's good. But of course, this will be available to watch in perpetuity. I don't know. What's that mean?
That's fancy word.
I know. Some boyertown education
like
here. Yes.
I like it.
But now, something we have to get on the table here. Maria, I know it's going to shock a lot of people here. All right. Maria and I, not a couple. No, we are not a couple. Maria's happily married. I'm happily married. We are friends.
Two saints, both of us, by the way.
Been friends for a long time. Now, hold on. Let me say something here, though. Is there a ton of sexual tension? You bet your ass there is.
Always.
A ton of sexual tension.
There's a reason why we have to record in two separate places.
That's it. There's too much heat. It would literally melt the equipment if we were together in the room.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We've shorted way too many, electrical devices for us to even consider it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, will you be rooting for us, a la Sam and Diane and Moonlighting? Like, will they, won't they, will they? Kind of a, Rachel and Ross kind of a thing? You can keep wishing, but yeah, Bree and I are just going to stay friends for now. So anyway, for now, we'll see what happens. Yeah, who knows what the future holds? You know what I mean?
Who knows? You can't.
I mean, are we the best looking podcast going? I don't think there's any question. All right? Would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a pretty good looking yeah. All right, let me check what's going on here. It is. Let me tell you something here too. So not only am I co-hosting this show, I'm running this shit. So
exactly,
I'm all over the place.
Many hats tonight.
Maybe I'll.
We appreciate Garrett, because if I was running, I'd have a sock puppet on this hand.
Yeah.
And probably I don't know, another sock puppet on this hand.
A drink. You have a drink, right?
Many drinks.
Yeah. Speaking of drinking, okay.
So thank you for your technical abilities.
Oh, please.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll be able to do a behind the scenes thing. I have an old Apple TV hooked up into the mixer here. So if I screencast my phone, I might be able to do a little, I don't know, if anybody gives a shit. I don't know. But anyway, so let's talk about the idea of tonight. We said is to sort of get to know the show, work out the bugs, the kinks.
Us.
I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to hit buttons that I don't want to hit. And I'm going to put up graphics and things that I really wish I hadn't. And we're going to fuck this up is what I'm getting at, right? But that's okay.
So if you know that going in, then you have, what we're saying is like lower your expectations about 35%. 35%? Like 35%, I think is good. Lowering of the
wow, you are really optimistic. Yeah.
I try to look at the sunny side of life.
Yeah, that's true. I'm hoping this is going to change with the addition of you to the show. But we always used to say that the demographic, it seems like the average backroom show listener, then when it was an audio podcast, which it still will be, by the way, was the kind of people that would Google age of consent laws, So, we're hoping to, well, I mean, hey, you guys are always welcome. You have a home right here at the Backroom Show. But
I mean, we don't want to lose clicks, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think
hey,
I appreciate you.
They're earballs. You heard me. Earballs and eyeballs are just as good as anybody else's. So, they're always welcome.
I appreciate you thinking of me when you were going to relaunch the show, and you reached out and asked me if I would be interested, and I said yes. And
everybody else said no. I had a extensive list.
I mean, yeah, I just John Mulaney.
Yeah, and I'm like
Rosie O'Donnell.
Who do I know that can talk a little bit?
That wouldn't mind talking to a camera.
And Stephen Hawking had just died, so it wasn't going to happen. Died. Because I wanted that cool,
the science angle would have been out. That was. Yeah,
I wanted that cool, robot voice thing, but did I go too far on that one?
No.
Oh, and something else we need to talk about too. Yes, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try, but I'm probably strike that. I'm definitely gonna cross the line occasionally with Maria.
And it's okay.
Inappropriate. I'm going to be inappropriate.
Because we have a safe word, and it's fine.
Exactly.
That's what cinnamon.
It is cinnamon.
It's cinnamon.
Well, tell you what. Let's do something here. For now, today, it's going to be cinnamon.
Okay. You want a different one every time?
But hold on. No. Hear me out. Ready?
Okay.
Let's put it to the people. Let's let the viewers.
Let Matt decide this?
Yeah. Let's see the viewers. They can, at some point they can comment.
Because I am your moral compass. Let's face it.
Yes.
This is what I'm here for.
Yes, you are.
Is to try to keep you on the straight and narrow to being a relatively decent person.
Good luck.
I'm going to do my best. I like a challenge. What can I say?
Nearly 25 years with my wife. Well, together, married 2. That's literally true. We took our time,
The engagement was about, I think, wasn't it about 8 years?
It was something like that. Yeah, it was something like that. We were at our old house, and she was like on the computer or something like that, and it was like Black Friday. I remember that. And for some reason, the topic came up, and it literally was like, you wanna? Yeah, I guess. And that was pretty much like, the majesty kind of thing, right?
You know what? I think that's to be so comfortable with somebody that you just kind of know and be like, sure, yeah, let's do it.
And plus, at that point, we were in our 40s, and we were like, do you want to learn someone else's stuff? You know what I mean? Like we talked about this
yes.
off the air about dating again and all that. Like I need someone to get all my old timey 1950s references. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
even for your age, you're a
dude.
75.
I am 75 years young next month. Is this hard candy for anybody to take? Can we just have one of these? Yes.
Scoop your barrels.
Absolutely. You know what? You joke, but I had a beer barrel problem for a while, but that's a little bit. That's ask Denise sometimes. She'll tell you. All right. So we're all over the place, and I love that. So safe word is cinnamon, Maria, if I cross the line. Right. Maria, as you can see, if you have eyes, hell, even if you can hear how good looking she is. So Maria's a very lovely woman. She's like Lainey Kazan, young Lainey Kazan had a really even better looking, hotter daughter. See, there you go, old timey reference. Who the hell's Lainey Kazan? I don't know.
People are hitting Google right now, Gare.
Here's the mother,
God bless you.
In Big Fat Greek Wedding, right? That's who's the mother.
She was the mother.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about the show, what it is, and what
the ultimate goal.
Our
expectations here.
Well, goals. Our expectations.
Yes.
Maybe what people want to hear and see. I don't know. So basically, the background of the show is I'm from the greater Boyardtown area in lovely Berks County, Pennsylvania. And coming up, there was a bar there. It's still there. It's changed ownership. And when we were coming up, getting of age, that kind of thing, to drink, that's where you went. It was Izzy's. The great Izzy's in Boyardtown, and there was a back room, crazy, in the bar, and we would sit there, crack jokes, crack wise, as it were, just screw around, hassle people, kind of thing. And that's the idea of the show. It's just, we don't really necessarily always have an agenda as far as topics and things. We're not political, but we may talk politics. Like we're not smart, but Marie's very smart. I'm a dope who occasionally something funny might come out of this, stupid mustachioed mouth.
Well, it's like, you're sitting around with friends and you talk about everything. You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Exactly. So. That's literally, it's funny. It's in the description of the show, I think, on the website is like, it's like a night out with your pals talking about anything you want, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm checking out the latency here, how the show's going here. Well, it's a little behind. I'm not sure, but we're doing good. That's
about right for us.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
A little behind.
Yeah. That's the premise of the show. It's there's some things we write some things. I got a few notes here, things I might want to talk about. But we don't really have an overall agenda or goal. It's just to hang out and have fun and talk about whatever. And it may get serious at times because sometimes when you're hanging out with your pals and you're having some drinks, you get a little, get the Irish in you.
Deep.
The Irish comes out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about stuff. So,
and we're hoping in the future to be hopefully having guests on as well.
Yes,
they can talk with us as well about fun stuff or things that they're up to or doing. So
that is the pretty much any show after this episode. Plan on having guests on. I mean, maybe occasion where we may not. Maybe someone has to drop out. That kind of thing. Things happen. But yeah, we're gonna have some interesting, fun people. We already got a couple lined up. Of course, follow us on social media on Facebook. It's the Backroom Show and the Backroom Network. They're two different pages. Talk about what's coming up, who's going to be on the show, that kind of stuff. And also, don't forget, if you're watching this, please subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and promote it. Please tell people about it because, we do a lot of fucking favors for you. You know what I mean? But that fucking time you did that thing, remember that?
We don't ask much.
No.
We don't ask for anything.
No. There was that time you did that fucking thing. You did that. Remember, you're fucking Italian. You get this.
We suck at self-promotion.
We're terrible.
It's hard for us. It's really hard. So if you could promote for us, we'd really appreciate it. Because it makes me feel. It gives me agita.
Yeah.
And
say that. What's that?
I don't want to have that.
What's that?
Agita?
Yeah. What's that?
It's like upset stomach, like anxiety stomach.
Is that like an Italian word, or it's just a word that I'm so dumb I never heard of?
You've never heard of agita?
I never heard of agita. It sounds like
you claim to love Italians.
Like a character. No. I know a lot of Italians.
Oh,
I never said I loved them.
Even if you just claim
agita.
Watch. Okay.
It literally probably just sounds like agitate, right?
Yeah, it's like you get agita. It means like you're getting like upset stomach.
Okay, listen, Sophia Loren. I'm sorry, I'm not all well versed in fucking Italian here. Okay, all right. Anyway, no, but
you will by the end.
I will be by the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway,
I'll share some good swear words and slang words with you. You'll be fine.
Maybe we can have like Italian swear word of the day kind of thing, or something down the line. I don't know. A lot. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. We owe a lot of fucking favors for you. You know what I mean? That time, you know that time.
You remember that time?
Yeah, that time.
We don't talk about it.
And so just subscribe, like this, like the. I hate. Oh God, I hate when people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
smash
fucking,
that like.
Thank you. I fucking hate that. So you got it. Just smash that like button.
No, just gently press that like, or maybe just lovingly just suppress that.
Soothe it. Here's Matt. It means heartburn. Yeah. If we're gonna say anything Italian, Matt's gonna let you know that he knows it. Fucking know it all.
Thanks for having my back, Matt. Appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever. You guys. All right. So let me check my little note card here.
Check your notes.
Maria, vamp.
Do you have that on the notes?
It says here, Maria, vamp.
You really?
Vamp, Maria, I need you to vamp. So yeah, that's it. Basically, as far as the intro to this, we're going to figure this out as we go along. And you're going to help us. We need you to come along. And if you're watching this, again, please subscribe. God, I hate doing all that shit. Go to social media. Or don't. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Go fuck yourselves. I don't give a shit either way.
Just,
my Dale.
Nothing better to do.
My Dale Carnegie training is paying off. Yeah, well, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Fuck off. I don't care.
Another timely reference.
That's still a rest of a thing, right?
I don't know, Gary.
Mm.
I am not 100% sure. I'm sure my.
What are you gonna say?
Eric. I was gonna say. Eric did a show. My husband does theater. He did a show with a young woman who was in her mid-20s, and they made a reference to John Wayne, and she didn't know who he was. So
she didn't know who John Wayne was?
Yes. I'm telling you, we're older than we think.
No, I'm exactly as old as I know I am.
Well, you've been that old since you were 27.
I'm the oldest I've ever been. I had these, so Maria's rocking the earphones. I got these in-ear monitors, and thought I'd shut up to everybody, feel my pain. So, I don't know. Anyway.
It's like a hearing aid, right? It's like
kind of.
Hearing aids. They're training hearing aids. Yeah, I'm still going with the cans, as they call them in the profession. I'm wearing the cans.
You like it in the can, anyway, right?
I like
folks. All right. So let's be like every other show, and let's do some topics. What do you say, Maria? Pew pew pew, lasers.
Pew pew pew.
Topics. As the taping of this, as we're going live, it's Winter Olympics time. Maria, do you watch the Winter Olympics?
I do. I don't watch them as avidly as I do the Summer Olympics, just because most of the sports that I participated in growing up were more summer related.
Right.
And I tried skiing once, and I fell down so many times that I got angry and just
I lost
skis.
One ski one time. Actually, literally only one ski.
Into the woods it went?
And it went into this little thing in the middle, and I never saw it again. So. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. People ski on one ski now, and it's called snowboarding. You see, you were ahead of your time. You're ahead of your time.
I guess. Let's be honest. Relatively speaking, the Winter Olympics, they kind of suck. Okay. Here's a phrase that you have often said to me. Okay.
All right.
It was something about you. I hate that people enjoy themselves. That's it, right? Something like that.
No, I'm just the opposite. That's you.
I said you said about me. I said you said about me. You said about me that I hate people enjoying themselves.
I think you
say
are a little judgy.
I'm a lot judgy.
Yes.
The Winter Olympics suck.
But I think at this point, in this economy,
right?
People got to find their joys where they can. Now, am I a big fan of ice skating?
Yeah.
Hell no, never was.
I'm tired of people pretending they like curling. You don't like it. You like talking about the novelty of it. Oh, it's fun. Look at them. There's a broom.
I have friends I do have friends. There's an avid curling. Oh
my God, Maria, I'm falling asleep during this. You saying this?
No,
oh my God, what?
Listen to me. There's an avid curling group out of Valley Forge, and they play. So I had never heard of curling even before when the Olympics was out until they started doing it, and then they were telling me about it, and I did watch it, and it's very interesting. Is it something I think I want to do? Not really. I can just clean my floor at home with the broom and be done. I can pretend to be curling, but yeah, I mean,
here's how I see the Winter Olympics. So you know, in some families, they'll have like a son or a daughter who's a really good athlete,
right?
And they go to all their games, and they make the travel teams, and they make the state teams, and make the extra special teams, and they're really good. You know, there's maybe colleges looking at them, right. You know, and they're like, hey, hey, and then they have the other son, the other kid, who's like also plays in sports, but he's like, but they're like, we'll go to your games too, like that thing, because they have to.
Right.
Because they, made a mistake of having another kid. That's the Winter Olympics.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's the Winter Olympics. It's like, oh, we'll watch your stuff.
But we don't live in Canada either. You know what I mean? Like we're not. I think if I was in Colorado and it snowed and there was snow on the mountain 9 months out of the year,
right, then
I might like it more. I guess. I'm
a miserable fuck though. That's right. And you're right. And you know what? I'm not even going to deny it. I have this thing. It started way back when, during the audio version of the show, when we had you on. And I talked about how I can't stand when people have, like, they post videos on Facebook, like, of the concert. Look, I took video. Look, right. I was at a concert. And then, like, it's just a white, overexposed blob. And the sound is like that. And I'm like, oh my God, you went to a concert? You bought a ticket that was available to the public and you did it. And now you're showing, yeah, we got it. We believe you went to the frickin' Billy Joel show. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, we believe you. You didn't have to prove it to us on Facebook. God, I'm miserable. You're right. I think I hate seeing people enjoy themselves.
Go tell the kids on your lawn to get off the lawn.
Get off my! I do.
Yeah. No, I think at this point in my life, I feel like if someone can get joy out of something, no matter what it is,
that's true. You know what?
Go for it, man. Like you want to whatever it is. I'm not a big fan of race car driving, but I know a lot of people who enjoy it tremendously. And there would be a time in my life where I've been like, why would you even want to? But now I'm like, you know what? If it brings you joy, do it. Go for it.
You just made a statement, one statement that completely made me change my mind. And you're right. It's, here I sit, right, live streaming, saying, please enjoy this little hopefully this little Chucklefest.
A little Chucklefest.
A little Chucklefest. Hey, maybe take some time out of your day to watch the little Wappy and Schmappy show, right? Because I don't know, I'm fucking desperate for approval. My father's gone, so that fucking ship has sailed. That ain't happening. You're right. So, and here I am, please watch the Wappy Schlappy show. And then I'm like, fuck you, getting joy out of anything you like. And you know what? You're right. You're right.
And I'm getting joy out of you right now, Gare.
You don't say it unless you mean it. Let me turn it down a little bit. Do you mean that, Maria?
I do. Gare.
I get joy. Sometimes I think, cinnamon. Cinnamon. So, Winter Olympics, that's cool. Whatever. And of course,
I will watch more. I have not actually been watching very much of it this year. I just don't know why.
It's not forever, right? So you better get on that.
I know. So. Well, it's 2 weeks, like 13 days.
16 or some shit. I don't know.
I don't think too many people are going to be watching it. I don't know. Maybe not on Sunday.
No, we'll get to that. Weird, yeah.
But,
my main issue with it now this time is that it's, of course, being hosted in China, right? So, okay.
It's kind of itchy there right now.
Everybody knows. It's no secret, about the Uyghurs and the atrocities. We've heard for years. Remember growing up used to be like, hey, you limit you to a kid and you can only have a boy. Like I don't know how much of that was true and all that, but so we know this is not the best government in the world here, although any government is. But hey, crazy libertarian Gary will come out further down the line, so we'll get to that.
Yeah, don't let's not show all your cards.
All my cards up, but yeah, get to know us exactly over the course of time. But so it's in China.
Yeah,
everybody knows how horrible they are. But for 2 weeks, we just go, I don't And there's that tennis player. What's going on there? She's,
Right.
is there a body double? Who knows? She's like, oh, the guy raped me. And then you hear like, and you go, no, I got it. I was totally just, why would you, is that good? Don't kill my family. And then we just go. And like it doesn't matter. Like, oh, yeah, there's a diplomatic, what am I trying to say? They didn't send some diplomats and things like, whoop-de-doo. Because, that's why I watch Olympics with the diplomats.
It's tricky because
Diplomatic
I think
boycott.
definitely, and maybe this is why I don't watch them as much as I used to. And I just feel like it's different now. It's not, it's more about making money than it is about the athletes. I want to say that. Like, it's just the Olympic Committee is. There's a whole thing about what it does to places that host the Olympics, and when it's not like a place. I mean, like a place like when they were in Brazil, like they mowed down whole neighborhoods so they could put up a velodrome.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Or they were
hold on. Is that fancy word for a bike track?
Yes.
Bam.
They were displacing a lot of people to build these structures for these events that were for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That a lot of times afterwards, no one comes after that.
I think that
I think they're problematic. I mean, I love the concept of them, the idea of just competing and representing your country or just sport and that's awesome. But there's so much more to it now that's behind the scenes with.
I think there's like websites and things that are dedicated to showing like abandoned facilities and things.
Yeah, and most of them are in countries that are not doing great.
Yeah. I think the Expos played when they played in Montreal when they existed. I think that was an old facility for the Olympics. I may have made that up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. That's cool. I really the working the Olympics. Let me put my Cliff Clavin. Maria, the
Cliff Clavin, another timely reference.
Thank you. The cheers are still on. Cheers.
Where?
Maybe in show notes down below, everything I say, I'll mark it and like with a Google search where you can find, No, all right.
I would.
But anyway, before I lose my thought here, so the Olympics were way back in Greece. They were like about training for warfare. That's how we have like running and like fucking. Grappling, wrestling,
throwing
spears, like exactly things that like sort of imitate combat. Now we have snowboarding. Okay, listen.
I think it's cool because I could not because I can't do it.
It's a skill, absolutely. I don't mean to put down the skill of it. It's unbelievable. Like holy cow, and you're right. I mean, I break my goddamn neck. But is it?
I think it can't be.
I don't know.
Eric and I have this talk all the time about it. He's like, certain things. He's like, is it a sport or is it a skill?
A competition, right? Or competition.
Or competition, right? Yeah. Like he's like not that it's not an Olympic sport, but he's like throwing darts.
You'd like you read my mind.
Sport or is it a skill?
It's a game. I mean, obviously, you play different. You accumulate points, blah blah blah.
Right.
And you're right.
You can get good at it, right?
Yeah.
But I would even argue.
And you're physically using, it's not like it's not a, it's not a game in a sense like chess. Like you're physically, aiming and I don't know.
Yeah.
But is it a sport?
I guess you can make anything a sport. Cornhole. Is cornhole a sport? Because I watched it on
activity,
ESPN.
I think.
I've watched it on ESPN.
Oh, you said that. It was on ESPN.
Yes. It was a cornhole championship.
Which we were wondering, the origins of that. Apparently, I don't... It started with putting actual pieces of corn in a bag.
Yeah.
What was going on? Where'd that start? What was going on at the time? Where like, what you
that's got to be a Midwestern Southern thing.
Oh, it sounds like it, right?
With the name cornhole. I don't know.
Cornhole.
Maybe it started in New England. Let's find out.
Cornhole.
I'll do the research and get back to you.
I'm already bored with this topic.
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
I was never going to do that.
So, Maria, so you're saying that you like cornhole?
I do. I like playing cornhole.
Yeah, I've heard that. All right, so it's also Super Bowl time. Got your LA Rams against your Cincinnati Bengals. Come on. Come on. Cincinnati. What the fuck else is Cincinnati? Please, just let Cincinnati have the damn game. What the fuck is going on in Cincinnati? And they just lost goddamn Johnny Fever a few fucking weeks ago.
I know.
He fucking
They're playing
croaked.
for him, I think. That's why. You know how you have to have that let's do it for the Gipper? I think it's probably let's do it for Dr. Johnny Fever.
Dr. Johnny Fever. Turns out,
absolutely
not an accredited doctor.
Nah, not. No license at all.
No, yeah. And I don't need you to point out the reference. All right, I know, it's an old 70s reference. I got it. And don't be acting like you're not a little bit older than me.
I don't have to even tell you anymore. You're just going to
I know.
yourself.
I'm going to make lots of noise. There you go. I water. The people fucking tune into here, right?
Hey, you got to make sure the microphones are crisp. Exactly. So it's fine.
Hi.
It's fine.
Hey, everybody. It's my voice. So, yeah,
Is it water break time?
It's water break time, yeah. So, let's just go to a graphic. There you go. We'll take a water time. There you go. All right, back to us.
All right.
Yeah, that's our Super Bowl take. L.A., Cincinnati.
I would like to see Cincinnati.
And honestly, at the end of the day, I don't.
As an Eagles fan, I would like to see Cincinnati win. So
explain that.
Yeah, I'm actually just watching to see they're going to be nerd alert. They're going to be showing a preview for the new Lord of the Rings, a series that's going to be coming up. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. You're a nerd. Like, you game and stuff, too, right?
I do.
Oh, that's going to be one of your graphics. Maria Jarrell, major nerd.
Maybe I can have my own little section in the show. We can have, something like.
All right, Maria?
I'll petition the boss and see what he says.
See what you said? No, fair enough. Turn that off. I'm going to... As you know, here at the Backroom Show, man, the hits just keep on coming. We have a sponsor, a great sponsor. We do. We have a great sponsor for the show. It is, let me pull up the graphic here. Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. That's right. There you go. Just in the corner.
Hey, nice.
Exeter Gutter Cleaning. Let me tell you something. All right. Exeter Gutter Cleaning is a guy, Chris Herder. I've known this guy since we were kids. He's freaking awesome. As you know, Maria, he's done work in my very house.
He has. And a killer job.
A killer job. We had some water got in, all right, and turns out that there was a basement window that was leaking and it rotted and some water got in. Well,
right near all of your precious equipment. By the way.
Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't flooding. It was just more like seeping. But yeah,
right.
And so my man Chris Herder comes in, boopity boopity boop, boom, gorgeous new window. And then he's done other stuff. There was a issue. It was just sort of the same water issue. There was a wall over here, new drywall, boom, done. Okay, that's it. So if you, and I know, don't let the name fool you. Exeter Gutter Cleaning. Oh, Maria.
Not just gutters?
Oh, they do, but Maria, just wait. They do so much more.
Oh.
Pretty much anything exterior. And a lot of interior stuff you need to, okay, listen, let's go back. Let's go back to the two shot for a second here.
Okay.
All right. It's time to get real.
Let's
Let's get real with the folks here.
Right.
Your lazy ass has been putting shit off for too long, all right? Your siding looks like shit. That thing that you were going to do, you haven't done it. It's been like 6 years, all right?
Now, let's be honest. If you have not done it in the last 2 years, you're not going to.
2 damn years. 2 years
of staying home and doing nothing.
Nothing.
If you didn't do it then.
If you weren't motivated to get your ass out, get the things you need, or let's be honest, you might not have the skill. You got to call my man Chris Herder at Exeter Gutter Cleaning.
If I have to climb a ladder, it ain't happening.
Maria, the only ladder you should be climbing is the ladder of success.
Ah, yes. I'm scared of that too, but that's all right.
So, let's be honest. You know, a lot of you out there, I like to say, you're living your before. You know what I mean? Like, before. You have the before and after photos.
Right.
You're living your before. You need your siding done. You need your gutters cleaned. You need some work done. You're living your before. You're not getting your after. Well, guess what? Let me go back to this. Boom. We just solved your problem right there. Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. My man Chris Herder. There's your after, Maria. There it is. There's your after. There's the answer to everything you've been looking for. That's it. Mm-hmm. So, for the love of God, give him a call. He's on Facebook. They got they can check it out. There's lots of photos of before and afters. Things like that. Here's your phone number. Boom, right there. So
Exeter Gutter Cleaning LLC.
Exeter,
not just gutters, not just cleaning.
Not just cleaning. Oh, but so much more. I think he's talking about doing like and more kind of thing. Because it really is. I'll get aside.
Or the N and then more.
Say that again.
Is it going to be the and more, or is it going to be the in more?
Oh, the dash and dash.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked when people do that, right? Herder, if you're listening, dash and dash. I don't know.
More.
Maybe you should. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you should consider that. But seriously, all kidding aside, I've known this guy forever. He does great freaking work. And you know what, Maria? Check this out. You're going to like this. Him and his wife, who is awesome, by the way, another awesome person, they, like yourself, softball parents. They are hardcore parents. They travel like with their kids and other games and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
Chris Herder is the real deal, man. Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. I'm going to say it. Don't be a dick, man. Don't be a dick. Just give him a call. Look him up. Look him up. Go on Facebook. I think there's an email there. You can check him out. Drop him a line. Say, hey, Herder, the outside of my house looks like a dog drug its ass across it. What can you do for me? And I believe there is it's like a 1 hour radius from Boyertown area, which is like southern Berks. So, you Montgomery County people, you Lehigh Valley people, you Western Berks people, guess what? He's your guy. He's your guy. So one more time, let's get that in there. What's that name again? Mr. Plow, Simpsons reference. Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. Check him out. All right, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Tell him the back room sent you.
That's it. Tell him the back room sent you. And I go, ugh, them. All right. So Maria.
Yes.
Maria, there's something I want to share with you.
Share
away.
Place to be open.
So, as
safe space. We're not going to tell anybody. It's not going to go past these four walls. Go ahead.
Is this a safe space?
It is a safe space.
I'm not wearing any pads.
You and the rest of the world.
All right, good show.
Who've been working from home for the last 2 years.
That's a really good point. I saw this online a while back, and I thought, it might be fun to talk about. I don't know. Let me go this here. There you go. If you can see closely, it's from Facebook. There was a restaurant, and it's from LATV. I guess it was probably in Los Angeles. It doesn't really matter. But the point is, there was a Mexican restaurant that if you got this specific tattoo, you qualified for a lifetime supply of food. I think you could go in once a day.
Wow.
And you flash the tattoo. Well, they probably got to know you after a while, I would think. And you got a free meal. Like, you couldn't, do unlimited, I guess. But you got, a free meal if you got the tat.
For life.
For life. Now, my understanding is, I believe that the restaurant, I think they closed. I think someone, took over. But maybe they honored the tats. I'm not sure. But that's not really what the relevant point is. So I guess the relevant point is, Maria, is there some product or service that you would be willing to get a tattoo on your arm for a lifetime supply of the thing, of it?
Of whatever.
Of whatever it is. Anything. Anyone.
Wow.
Is it worth it?
For a specific... Yeah, probably. Well, it would depend on what the tattoo was.
Right.
Like, if I just had to put... if I had, IKEA put across my arm...
Oh.
I could probably live with that.
Just which is literally just like their letters, right? Just like the spelling,
on the arm, right? You can't pick where you want to put it. It's got to be someplace where you can flash it when you can, so you can get your stuff.
Well, I
could make a butt cheek tattoo. That's provocative. You know what I mean?
That's a really good point. And I forget the number of people when you put it that way. Now you got me thinking about your butt cheeks. Cinnamon. I would think there was not a ton of people, I think, that took him up on it, but I would think that you probably wouldn't have to flash it. I would think after a while they would know you probably. How many can there be?
Yeah.
Let's say there's 10 people. They gotta know that you're one of the tat guys. So I guess you're right. I never considered that, where you might get it on your arm, on your buttocks, something. On
your calf, you can pull up a leg. Of course, if you're wearing shorts, then everyone can see it then.
Right. So, is there a product or service that you can think of off the top of your head?
There's 8.
Okay.
Gary. IKEA is one of them. I would just...
Why IKEA?
Because I like their furniture. And and Eric needs a project every once in a while. So for him putting together things it's it's great for both of us. Like he has a project and I get a nice piece of furniture.
IKEA, bringing families together since the dawn of time.
That's right.
I don't know when they started, so I don't know. So I wonder how that would work. Like if the taco place, you get one free, it's a taco, but I think it was like a meal, whatever.
Right.
Like what would be the free, like one free item at IKEA? Like you're not loading up your truck every day or every time you go.
True. But I also thought of another one that, I mean, obviously for me as a white American woman, Target.
What?
I could just do Target, like and have the Target symbol right on my
arm.
Oh,
the bullseye.
Yeah.
How about the bull? Would you get the bull terrier, the little dog they use? Would you get that on your arm? Come on.
You know what? If they did a little cartoon one, yeah, probably.
Now again, what would be the free quantity of something? Like what would it be?
If for Target, man, if it was one thing a day, it wouldn't matter. It could just be a roll of paper towels. It could be like,
I think they'd have to put some restrictions on there. I don't know. Right? Some restrictions like, hey, oh my God, you're kind of taking advantage here, Marie, a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, I guess if you wanted to go and buy like an 50 LCD 50-inch LCD TV every day,
right?
That could be problematic. But
that's
I
really
mean,
good point.
But that's this person with the tacos it was just one taco meal a day. So
one
maybe
taco
it's
meal
like
a day.
One item under $50 every day.
Yeah. I think I put a lot of thought into this for mine.
For yours? Well, you had a chance, right? You had a chance to think about it.
I had time because I saw this. So
yeah.
I it's down to one. Now you have several options, which is good. Keep your options open. But I think for me,
is it B&H? Is it
B&H? It's not B&H. Although I love B&H. Hey, feel free to sponsor the show.
Bought a lot of equipment from you guys.
Bought a lot of gear from me. That's true. No, for me, I'm gonna have to go Madam Wang's House of Fun Time Massage.
Of course.
That's it. Madam Wang's House of Fun Time Massage.
Is that real? Is it a real place?
You walk in, you go, hey, there you go. Boom, you get in, you get your freebie, and you go, you know what? See you tomorrow.
Is it a real place though, Gary? In your mind?
It's exactly. You know what?
In the windmills of your mind.
If we've learned anything over the past 5 years, does reality even really matter? Does reality even matter anymore?
If reality stays the way it is, maybe just go to Madam Wang's Fun Time Palace.
Madam Wang's House of Fun Time Massage. You know what? I'm nothing if not in support of small business. You know what I mean?
You are missing a franchising opportunity here, my friend. I think that you need to explore.
You think what's going on there? A franchising opportunity. You see the commercials? I
don't know if it could be worse. You'd have to do it would have definitely be something like just like and some of the podcasts that I listen to, like I listen to Savage Lovecast, which is a sex advice podcast.
That's good, Murray. No, promote other podcasts. Well, that's good. No, that's what you want.
Fine.
Yeah, that's
great. Great.
Okay.
But because it's a sex advice podcast, they have people who they have extremerestraints.com. It's people who sponsor them sometimes. It's like you're not going to be seeing a commercial during the halftime show.
Yeah, you would
for
think
extremerestraints.com.
Okay.
So
let me make something clear. Here at the Backroom Network and the Backroom Show.
Hey, extremerestraints.com.
Exactly.
We are not the
extreme. Hold on. Let's again. Extremerestraints.com. Dude, somebody had to register that.
Yeah.
Somebody had. Oh, you know what? I had to get Extreme Restraints 12 because it's been taken. What the fuck? Yeah.
.biz.
Gone. .biz. Oh, they took .gov already.
Yeah.
Oh, someone took extremerestraints.gov. Ah, son of a bitch. .edu.
Gone. Not
gone.
There.
Not happening. You're not getting it. No. Here's the thing. At the Backroom Network, all are welcome. We are all inclusive. Whether you're
life affirming.
That's it. Whether you're a hardworking handyman in Boyardtown, an Exeter Gutter Cleaning LLC, or you're at
Chris Herder,
or you're at extremerestraints.com. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Come one, come all.
It's a legit site.
Anybody, if you want to say, because here at the back, that's the thing about the back room. We don't judge.
No judgment. Absolutely no judgment.
Well, we judge a little bit, but no. So all are welcome. Come join our merry band of sponsors and show and see what happens. All right, moving on, Maria.
Yes.
This is something we're debuting tonight. It's a segment I think it's a question that
Near and dear to your heart, Gary.
Yes, exactly. And it's the question that I think right now is probably on everyone's mind. You know what that question is? Am I the asshole? There you go. And of course, by the way, a resounding yes.
Oh, I was going to give you a to be determined, but
oh, okay. All right, Maria.
Give you the benefit of the doubt.
There you go. So, all right, what do you got?
So I frequent a Reddit, and usually I'm on the Animal Crossing Reddits, which is wholesome and good and pure. But there is a subreddit called "Am I the Asshole?"
Hold on, pump the brakes. What's that Reddit you say you go on?
Animal Crossing.
What is that?
It's a video game.
Oh, it's a video game. Yes,
it's a video game.
Maria's a gamer. We'll bust her ovaries about that in a further episode.
That's another episode.
It's a whole other. All right. So go ahead.
So, but there's a popular subreddit called "Am I the Asshole?" where people can go and they say, "Okay, look, this thing happened," and they explain what happened, and then they say, "Am I the asshole for thinking this or doing this or having this happen?" And then the internet responds.
Okay.
And they decide and judge, and then at the end,
by the way, you have laid this out so succinctly and so beautifully.
Well, you know.
Your mind is as beautiful as your face.
So anyway, I looked through them, and there's a lot of really interesting ones. Some of them are pretty. Some of them get a little dark, but some of them are very funny.
Hold on.
And some of them are just wackadoodle. All
right. Anything mentioned about extreme restraints?
No extreme restraints. I had not found.
Why extreme? Aren't regular restraints enough? Like, what was going on in your life? You go, yeah, these restraints are good, but they're not extreme enough for me. Like, what was going on there that you had to go? I have a business idea. You know how like these restraints that we use they're okay. They're kind of like dangerous, but they're not extreme restraints. Like, what makes them different?
I think you need to go on the website and do some research.
I guess I do. You know what? Next time, maybe we'll talk about extreme restraints more. All right. Sorry. Continue, please.
All right. So anyway, I found this one that I thought was interesting, and I certainly have opinions about it. So I will read this now, and then we will decide if this person is the asshole or not.
Okay. Well, we'll give our take, and we'll decide whether or not maybe if they're the asshole, we're the asshole. Right. Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
So the title to this is "Am I the Asshole for Refusing to Give In to a Disney Adult?" Here we go.
Please explain. Yes. Okay. Here we go.
So
I think I know where this is going, and boy, do I have some opinions about it.
You think you do, but no, you don't. Wait, just wait.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Okay.
My niece just turned 5, and we got her a magic mixie. I guess it's a toy, some sort of toy. Okay. My sister, we'll call her Elsa, has a strict Disney toy only policy and literally gives us a list of acceptable Disney only toys. But this is not what my niece wanted. She wanted this magic mixie, whatever that is.
Whatever it is, doesn't matter.
She's been obsessed with getting a magic mixie since her friend got one at school. My brother-in-law doesn't care and gets her other stuff all the time. Right. I texted him and asked if it was okay to not to stick to the list, since the grandparents already got her stuff that was Disney related. He said he wants his niece to branch out more and to ignore the list. So Elsa is a Disney adult. Everything has to be Disney related. Before my niece was born, Elsa sent out a Facebook post and a family-wide email that anything without a Disney character on it, toys, clothes, bedding, furniture, anything, would get thrown out.
This can't be real.
Not donated, thrown out. We've never actually seen my niece get a gift. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We've never actually sent my niece a gift at all because we knew that if Elsa would throw it away, they didn't want to send a gift.
Right.
Disney is her aesthetic, and she'll throw things away in front of people who give them to her if they're not plastered with cartoon characters.
Come on.
At her birthday party, niece opened the magic mixie and went bananas. Yeah. Elsa didn't say anything other than a neutral "how cute," and then moved on to something else. After the party was over, Elsa went apeshit and said it's my fault she has to throw her kid's toy away. Apparently, she and brother-in-law got into a big fight when she tried to throw it out during the party. She also tried to give it to several of the parents at the party. The moms from her mom group called her insensitive, that she tried to get rid of a toy that a kid was so excited about, and asked if she was going to do that with their gifts. My mom called me later and said I was a huge asshole for not sticking to what Elsa wanted and making her anxious about the presents because I guess after the party, her mom group friends got so pissed at her that when they found out she throws gifts away, she was uninvited to a lot of the spring activities. Am I the asshole for not giving in to the Disney adults and getting the kid the toy they actually wanted?
No.
Thank you.
Hold on. Was that just so? Because I was, doing 60 things. I'm trying to listen into.
Right.
Was Elsa the asshole? Would-be asshole's sister or the in-law?
That's her sister.
It's her direct sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her niece is the little girl.
It's the little girl. Should I wasn't sure about the husband. I wasn't sure if it was
the brother.
Bingo. All right. So it's a brother-in-law. So he's totally cool with it. The kid's obviously cool with it.
The kid's 5. Kid wants what he wants.
The kid wants whatever. I mean, you might like Disney. It might, hey, look, I got Frozen stuff, whatever. But it's not like, clearly, that sister's mental.
She has a problem because, it's not going to end up good for her if she's going to control every aspect of what this kid doesn't want.
That's a really good point. Jesus, that doesn't bode well for the future, does it?
It does not bode well for the future.
I bet she's going to say, oh, God, you know what she's going to do? When the daughter is like dating age, she's going to say something corny like, hold out for your Prince Charming. Ooh.
I mean, I get it. I have many friends who love Disney, but this is an extreme. And the many people who have posted after this have pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah. Let's just,
here's my favorite.
Please.
My favorite one about her. It is apparently clear to me that Elsa needs to let it go.
Up. I've never seen Frozen, but I get the ref. I get that.
Yes,
sure.
Yes. But anyway. Yeah, that wow. Throw away though. Throw away.
Okay.
Not donate or even that's just good manners.
Yeah.
Yes, you as the mother of a child who is now going into her 18th year.
Yeah.
We've had many presents given to us, and occasionally there is one or two that is like, thank you.
Yeah. Hey.
But that's what you do. You say thank you.
Like, they got her like a Rockford Files jigsaw puzzle or something like that.
Eric would love that. He'd be like, give me that. That's mine now.
Give me that Rockford Files jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Let me give the long and short of this. Elsa's a bitch. She's a fucking nightmare.
Elsa needs to talk to somebody.
Yeah, she needs to stick something Frozen up her, whatever. And brother-in-law, you got to get, beat it. She's a nightmare. And it's only going to get worse. All right. You got another one? What do you got?
Sure.
Hey, bottom line, the person's not the, we agree? Let's just say, not the asshole, right?
No, absolutely not. No,
okay.
She is completely,
Elsa's a nightmare. She can go fuck herself.
She needs to stage an intervention.
Yeah, seriously. Or no, just break away. Break her away. Do what you got to do. Sometimes,
All right. I have one more for you.
All right. Here you go.
All right. This one is, the title is, Am I the Asshole for Being Pissed Off at My Girlfriend for Licking All the Oreos? Here we go.
What? Do you need to even read anymore? Ew.
Yesterday, I went to get myself a couple of Oreos and noticed that they looked like they were taken apart and put back together. The cream was smeared gone from a couple of them. My girlfriend confirmed that she licked every single one and then put them back into the box. She kept saying, just eat your chocolate chips. And that's not the point. It's also not hygienic to have licked food and have it just laying around the house like that.
Okay, hold on. Like lick the outside, or did the old open it up and lick the...
And then just put the cookies back into
the little... Hold on. I didn't... Which one? Outside, or she opened it up and licked the cream off?
She opened them up. She licked the cream. She put the two cookies back together and then put them back into the...
So just two plain cookies?
Yeah, without the Oreo.
You know what? Here, ready? Are you ready? I can solve this. We don't even have to do the rest. Ready? Bitch, those are your fucking cookies. They're your fucking cookies.
But he's claiming here that they're not his, that they bought them because he likes them too.
Hey, you know what? He gets his own bag. There you go. Problem solved. He's got his bag, which, is, because then you got to set boundaries, right? You're married a long time. You set boundaries. There's mine, and these are your fucking psycho lick cookies over there. All right? And never the two shall meet.
Like soggy saliva, but does she eat them? Like, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's fine if those are your cookies and you like to eat the center out of the Oreo first, and then maybe tomorrow you'll just get milk and dip But is she not eating the cookies? Because if it's just that she just likes the inside, then just throw away the cookie after.
It's like if she knows,
or does she think her boyfriend's gonna maybe want that cookie part? I'm like, and the answer to that is no.
If she's done it one time after they've discussed it, and he says, how it bothers him as it would because he's, not a psychopath, then she's, you know what I mean? Then she's doing it knowing that it's going to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's knowing it's going to piss him off. So seriously, you know what? This thing is really more about, not I'm an asshole. It's, am I placating a fucking psychopath is what it is. Between fucking Elsa and this cookie bitch. All right? That's insane. So yes, she's the asshole, right?
She's the asshole,
I
guess.
Yeah.
Well, I would just say, at this point, if you know that she's going to do it, then if you really love her, then that's the only.
And I didn't mean to cut you off there, but that was what it's about. It's like, what do we need to hear anymore? It's like the bitch is licking the cookies. The bitch is licking the cookies and putting them back in.
Don't you want to hear the rest of the evidence? Absolutely not.
No, I don't. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What? I tell you what. What could be further in that Reddit? It's going to clear her name. Nothing. Unless somehow they've linked her licking Oreos to curing childhood leukemia. I don't give a fuck what this bitch's reasons are.
It's time to just buy two bags of cookies.
That's it.
And
yes.
Hide yours.
You get
somewhere,
dude,
where your cookies can be safe.
That's
in
it.
Your sock drawer. I don't know where you're going to put it. Just. Yeah.
Keep it where you keep your sex toys, because the bitch ain't going in there apparently, so she's never going to find them in there.
This could also be a thing where it becomes an issue if you have, I am also dating myself with the Sex and the City reference, but
that's okay.
The super single, your super single scenarios where you do things because you live on your own because you can, and then when you get into a relationship, you've got to modify those things because they're not so cool anymore. Or they're just.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I mean, so if you're single, there's behaviors that you can do. This is not very exciting, but okay. I would put on my face mask. I put on a nice beauty mask, and then sit in my underwear and eat Doritos while watching Jerry Springer. That's something that you would do that you wouldn't necessarily be super comfortable doing in a new relationship or within a relationship until you've been there for 20 until it's been 20 years. Then you're like, I'm gonna go get the Doritos right now. It's fine.
But you may hold the bag in your underwear at that point. Who gives a shit, right?
Right. So
just straight pube every now and then gets in there. Whatever.
Or I ran out of underwear. I'm just gonna turn it inside out. You know what I mean? That's stuff that you do when you're single. That you're because you can get away with it because it's just you, and who's gonna judge you? No one, because it's just you.
Yeah.
But then when you get into a relationship where you have so this maybe is her thing. She would just get a bag of Oreos and she would just lick out all the insides and then put them back and then be. But
then to me that speaks to, because I think, and you're right, there's that's very what the hell was that Paul Reiser Helen Hunt show?
Mad About You?
Yeah, Mad About You. It's very whoa, you act a certain way when it's new, and that's true. But then you kind of revert. Jason and I are together 25 years or whatever, and I haven't necessarily gone back to my metaphoric Doritos in my underwear thing, but there's things that you obviously don't worry about so much, because you've been around for a while.
Absolutely.
So if she's reverting back to single behavior, then I don't know. It just sounds like she sounds like a nightmare.
Maybe she's giving him maybe it's a message.
Nah,
I don't care anymore.
All right. So that was our initial rousing round of Am I the Asshole? Well done, Maria. Hold on. There you go. Check this out. Am I the Asshole? All right.
There's literally a trove, a plethora. They're
unlimited,
an unending sea of questions.
In fact,
that we can get.
Anybody watching, feel free to, because this will be posted, of course, after it's live. The comments will be available. Feel free to set up your scenario. Or tell us, if you're having an issue with somebody, and maybe we'll talk about it on the show. So, all right, Maria.
You don't have to name names. You don't have to do any of that.
Well, you name names. I don't give a shit. No, you're right.
Call them Elsa.
Tell them Elsa. There you go.
Oreo cookie girl, whatever.
Yes. All right, now I would like to drift over, and we're going to go too much longer. We're already somewhere in the, I don't know how long we're going, over an hour. But I'd like to venture over into probably oversharing territory with you. And this is a perfect thing to follow with Am I the Asshole? Maria, so I'm going to tell you, I shaved my butthole. I shaved my butthole, Maria.
You don't wax?
No, and let me explain, okay?
Okay.
And I won't get too gory with details, but, I'll give you the general idea.
I don't need a step-by-step
process. No. Right. And then, yes, the pit crew came in. No. Now, I'm not, even with beard, I'm not especially hairy, not Robbie Williams-y hairy, but,
you
I am a man.
Hair and like the
you got some hair in places,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Some of your regions, whatever. And I'm certainly not a neat freak. I like a clean, southern states area, you know what I mean?
Okay. I understand.
Front and back kind of thing, whatever.
Yeah.
And, so a good way to guarantee a cleaner back there is to take away some of the things that might catch certain things. I'm really doing a good job dancing around this, aren't I, without saying it?
No, I like it.
Yeah.
It's just like the whole, we want to try to keep the skid marks down to a
There you go, that kind
minimum.
of thing. Yes. Yeah, you're married, So I have a razor, and I've not shaved like in years. Like I use a trimmer, and I trim up the beard, and I do a little like around the neck.
Right.
But it's a trimmer. I get stubble. I've not put razor to skin in years. Right. So I keep this razor, and every couple of months or so, in the shower, I get the razor.
It's your butt razor.
I get my razor out. Right. Now, I'm a little heftier than I've been in other years. So, it's a delicate dance, to get that back there. So basically,
you don't have a walk-in shower.
There's a whole wall use thing, whatever.
There's leg placements. And it's like when we shave our legs or do like a bristle.
But you can see that. I can't see. Obviously,
That's true.
I'm not using a mirror. I don't have an assistant.
Not that precise.
Right. So what I do is I get a, kind of a squat position, and I take the razor very carefully, because it is a razor.
Yes.
And I work my way back down my leg till I get to just where, not after the water's running in the shower.
All right.
And it's got one of those strips on it anyway.
Okay.
But so I walk down my leg very carefully, and underneath, till I feel that I'm right around the event horizon.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Got
right
it,
at the event horizon.
Got it.
Right. So you figure, there's, the portal where they shoot.
Are you using a double blade, triple blade? What do you
I think it's a triple. I think it's a triple one.
All right.
So what I do is I feel around to the area, and I swipe there, other side of it.
Gently, right?
I swipe very gently.
Caressingly.
That's it. And I swipe, and then I see the hairs. And then I just rinse it. And we have a hair catcher. So I just go back a little bit too. And I get very carefully. And I rinse it off, and boom. So there you go. So I shave my butthole.
Okay. Oh, I was waiting for like a big like turn of events.
Like
you nicked yourself or something.
Like I cut my butthole?
Oh, that
It does get I'll tell you what, I will say this. For maybe 2 days after, it's a little tender. It's a little bit tender.
And you might see. Gary, your friction's
go.
not there. Your
friction
buffer is not there. So you've got a little.
Because the skin gets a little raw, right? But then when it's done.
Do you lotion up afterwards to like?
No, I don't need any of that. Come on.
You're man.
Come on, stop. Come on, sir. But hey, do I look like I use lotion in my butthole? Don't answer that. Don't even. All right. But yeah, so that's it. That's I shave my butthole. I think we all do weird.
We do what we have to do to make our laundry a little less taxing.
Yeah. So and once that goes away, that initial like 2-day raw period, whatever, I feel like $1 million. You feel like $1 million. You
can take on the world, right?
Take on the world. Exactly. You know what? You see me walking down the street, looking all confident, and someone goes, "There's a guy that just shaved his butthole right there." You can just tell. They got that kind of a little pep in your step.
Once again, Gary, what brings you joy, you should do.
Yeah. So there you go. So I'm figuring, the back room is all about, telling the truth, right? Hey, if anybody, you have any weird grooming rituals, please feel free to share them in the comments below. I think that's it,
So when
Maria.
you see Gary around the streets and he's got a pep in his step, you know that the grooming ritual has happened within the last couple of days.
If I look sad or forlorn, I probably need to do. It's coming up.
You might want to take him aside.
You just get it. You just get it.
Did you manscape today? Did you manscape?
I don't. No, you're not allowed to use that term. I hate all those hacky manscape and I hate when guys have man caves. Oh, I go to my man cave. You have a broom in your house that your fucking wife made you hang out in because you're a smelly asshole.
Well, that's
my man cave. My man. Yeah, true. You didn't. Yeah, good point. So we're going to wrap this up pretty soon, but I just want to remind everybody that we, of course, are Gary Williams and Maria Jarrell of the law firm Williams and Jarrell. Maria and I had a whole discussion because I made that joke before, and we had a whole discussion about, if you were going to have a Williams and Jarrell partnership, a law firm, that would it be Jarrell Williams, Jarrell? And I think we decided on Williams and Jarrell, right?
Williams and Jarrell, I think.
It's just Williams and Jarrell. It just flows better.
A little bit better, yeah.
So, yeah. I think that's it. Once again, please visit our sponsor. We put up a graphic up again. Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. There's a phone number. They do all kinds of work. Exterior. You've done flooring. So a lot of interior work too.
So what did he do? What did he do for you again? He did your window.
He did a window. He did some drywall. He did. Actually, he did some stuff with the gutters too. Obviously, gutter. Some new gutter in the area, because the problem was there was a gutter issue above the window that was leaking down. So they was telling you, seriously, take care of your gutters. It's true, because they can fuck up your foundation. You will get water, and Chris Herter, boom, boom. And it's done, and I guarantee you, I shouldn't make this, but I'm going to go on the limber. I guarantee you, when that gets fixed, when your gutter gets fixed, and it's not leaking anymore, your wife will lay you. Your wife will be so happy. She'll go, you and me in the room. Let's go.
Let's go.
There's no guarantee.
There's nothing sexier than home repair.
That's
really,
it.
Honestly.
That's it. I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee. I can't.
It's not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee, but it could happen.
It could.
You know what? It's not going to happen if you don't get it fixed.
It's true.
Anyway.
She just comes home and it's magically done. That's even better.
You know what? Actually, that's true. Tell her you did it. Until she sees the checking that you paid.
Right.
Just be honest.
I'm sure Chris takes cash. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Sure, that's true. Yeah. I think that's that. So check us out on Facebook, Backroom Show, Backroom Network, Instagram. I post every now and then on the Insta, as the kids say.
They do say that.
They do. We have a Twitter, Backroom Network, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't go on that a whole lot.
Twitter is a hive of scum and villainy. It's not. It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
You're so rough. Right, and we will definitely dive into that in a future episode.
Talk about that.
Because you're right. It is a cesspool of humanity. Yes. That's it, Maria. Anything you want to plug or let people know about? Maria's a wonderful actress. We met doing theater.
We did.
And we just bonded instantly.
We were a cute theater couple.
We really were. She's my podcast wife. And you got anything coming up or anything you want to promote?
I don't. We're just softball season's going. Ask Chris Herter. Softball season's coming up, and so my daughter plays softball. Actually, has played against Chris's daughter in a couple of games.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
cool. She plays for Boyertown, and Ellie plays for Springford. So
it's a small world, isn't it, Maria?
It's a small world. That'll be a. We are doing, and we'll probably maybe talk about it a little bit more in the coming months. We are starting the college process.
There you go. Wow.
And we'll be going to Erie this weekend.
Whoa, Erie.
Yes. Erie, Pennsylvania.
I don't even know her.
She's going to a softball clinic there, and she's going to look at the college campus again
cool.
that she really liked. So
use that skill to get your education paid for, kids. Come on.
If we can get a little money for it, why not?
Money, why not? By the way, I'm glad you mentioned that, sort of talking about in the future. For right now, for the immediate future, we're just going to go every 2 weeks.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Twice a week.
Which also means twice a week. I don't know.
Is bi-weekly twice a week?
I don't know. You
other.
were bi-weekly in college, right? But anyway, What?
I was just experimenting.
It's a phase. Yes,
every
every other week.
Every
So
other
whatever 2 weeks from now is, June 22nd. I don't know. You got a calendar. All right, you got a phone. Look at your calendar. So 2 weeks from today.
Skip next Tuesday. Go to
There you
next
go.
Tuesday.
Don't even bother. So, spend the rest of the 2 weeks looking at. We put up some old audio episodes from the vault, I call them, of episodes of the Backroom Show. Check them out. Tell your friends. And yes, smash that like button. Subscribe. Please spread the word. Yeah. We're just a poor Southern couple trying. I don't know what that means. I don't know. You can tell I bailed on. I was going over with that. Yeah, but just people are like, oh, how about your friends and like small business? Yeah, you know what? Help us out here, okay? Come on, help us out.
And have some fun coming listening to it.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's it. So check us out on the social media and whatnot, and tell your friends and family that you had a good time listening to the Chucklefest. That was the Backroom Show. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time. Where, Maria?
In the back room.
You nailed it. Boom. See ya.